When? So, when's this movie?
I just sent it to you.
Oh yeah. Don't forget me, man. Don't forget me.
Head coach John Hutchinson.
Coach, just to put a bow on what was the preseason, talk to us about what developed in San Antonio. From my understanding, there was a lot of their academy players. Were you aware that they were going to play academy players, and was it to fly all the way out to San Antonio for that kind of game, or were you okay with it?
Yeah, look, first preseason, a little bit stop-starty, obviously with COVID, and we had a few issues with players coming in, visa problems, couple of injuries here and there at the wrong time. But everyone's here now. Brockbank played 35 minutes. That was the last player to enter our team. So, in terms of getting Brockbank 35 minutes was fantastic. San Antonio, look, we found out very late that they were going to play the academy team, really late, like day before, just before we were about to fly out. But for me, it wasn't about, again, I'll stress the point that it's not about opposition. It never is. It's about us. And, we got so much out of that game. And the trip, we got to be together. We spent time, food and meetings and putting stuff together. And again, the game is what the game is. The result's the result. But the big picture is I saw so many good principles that we want to play and how we want to play the football. So you see it improving all the time. Now, pre-season's probably ended maybe a week too soon for us. But I'm hoping the other teams are in the same position as us. It's been obviously with COVID and stop-starty and all that kind of stuff happening. I gather that most teams have got the same problems. Visa players coming in and trying to get them into the country. So for us, it's just about us. Our principles of that game was very good. We dominated as expected, but you still can only beat what's in front of you. So to see players scoring goals and being dynamic and aggressive and playing the game in our attacking half for 80-90% of the game is great, and the thing I say to my staff is, does an USL team beat our academy 7-0? So yes, the result's the result, and we play against academy kids, but it's in the manner of which they've done that. It was in the manner they played and how we done our principles. We fell away a little bit second half, and we've spoken about that, about continuing domination and continuing how we see the game and principles of play. But overall, for the trip, it was fantastic. I got the players together, I got the staff together, I took the full squad. We travelled for the first time, properly, the full squad. You see the bonding of the players, and for that's a priceless for us, and hopefully we can take that in the season now.
Follow up. Now turning the page, moving forward to the regular season. What's the scouting report on Sacramento Republic? Obviously, historically, it's been a franchise that's been very efficient in the USL, has raised its hand to try and be an expansion team in MLS. I mean, that's been their aspiration, and the results on the field have shown that. They've fallen off these last couple of seasons. What do you expect from them for the first week of the season?
Yeah, look, I think they've recruited really well. They recruited our old player Nicky Ross, who we tried to keep, and he moved on. They got a couple of players that we were chasing as well, and they end up going to Sacramento. So, we've looked at them. They're a good team. They've recruited well. They've changed their whole squad pretty much. So, what we expect is a tough game, obviously going away from home. But again, it's what we do. It's how we play. How are we going to bring our game to them? It's not about going there and playing for a draw or playing not to lose. We're going there to win. Again, are we 90-minute match fit, prepared, ready to go? Well, we'll see. We'll see on Saturday. But again, it's just us. What are we going to take to them? I look at them. Yes, they've got good players. Yes, they've got a great coach, great facilities, good team. Want to go MLS? But yeah, for me, it's great. That's a good club. It's a good challenge for us. But again, what are we going to bring? What's our football? How are we going to bring our football to them? And the challenge for the players is that this is the first road trip for the season, proper road trip, big team, this will tell us a lot about who we are as a football club and what we want to bring to the season.
Coach Hutchinson, what's been the squad's feelings leading up to a pivotal game to start off the season?
Yeah, look, they're happy. They're over pre-season like most players. They love seeing the back end of it. They want to see fans in the stadium. They want to play for points, and they want to play what I call real football. Where it actually counts, it matters. And as coaches, we don't want pre-season to end, too soon. But as players, they want it to end as fast as they can. So they're happy. They've been in a good mood. They trained really well today. We gave them a little bit of a rest. It's kind of we let them down after San Antonio, give them a break. We've had them in pre-season pretty tough. We've trained them tough. We've had double field sessions, gym sessions on those days as well. And to be able to give them a couple of days off and bring them in today and see they're alive, they're playing really well. They look vibrant out there. The football was very good, and a continuation of our principles is what we're looking for. And today they brought that.
One of those principles, I know you said earlier, once you were hired, that you want to score goals. I mean, are you still standing by that, or what's been your strategy to into the regular season?
Yeah, scoring goals is obviously the key to football, but it's more than just scoring goals. It's about our attacking brand of football that we want to bring. We want to be aggressive without the ball. You can't score if you don't have the ball, so we want to be aggressive. We're going to press really high. We're going to be, at times, what I think you guys will start calling a bit reckless. But again, that's how I like my football. It's fast and furious, and I want these boys I want people like Diego Luna, Velasquez, Manny, and Francois, and Nick Hines, and Lucho and Gomez to show that they're the best attackers in the league. And that's why we play the way we play, because I want them to express themselves. It's key. Our football is based on being aggressive with and without the ball, and that's the key to it.
For you, it's your first regular season game as the new head coach of the Locomotive. How are you feeling leading up to Saturday?
Yeah, it's just another game, isn't it? Really, we got 34 league games, and everything stays normal for us. We do all our preparation to staff. We treat it as if it was the final game of the season, final game of the finals, whatever, first game of the season. It's all the same for us. For us, again, it's about what can we bring as players in a group. How do we go about our business, and what does it look like on the field for us? We look at Sacramento and we go, okay, good team, 4-4-2, whatever, 5-4-1, whatever they're going to play. But again, we have our set rules, we have our principles in play. One thing I'm excited about is just watching these boys play. I am excited to see them play. We prep for one 90-minute game on the weekend. We put so much work into there, and I'm excited to see what they bring. And how they go about their business together. That's what's exciting for me.
I saw that on social media that Matt Boehner made the trip to San Antonio. He was coming off a slight leg muscle injury. What can you tell us about this injury report for the team going into the season?
Yeah, look, the majority are fit. Aaron Gomez is probably the only one that's taken a knock, and probably again 1 week too early. Other than him, every player's available. They're fit and ready. We've had 4 academy kids train with us today as well that are fighting to play. It's the competition that we want. Competition will naturally give these guys what they need in training. No one can say, okay, I'm going to play next week, because if they get complacent, then they take it easy, they take the foot off the gas. They know here that we've got 2 players for every position. We've got academy kids that are striving to be here. We've had academy kids in all season. And I think I've shown I'm not afraid to play kids if they're better than the signed guys. If they're playing better football, then they'll play. The best player at the time in terms of how they're playing on the weekend, what they're doing in training, will play. Whether that's the youngest player, the oldest player, the guy in the most money, least money, that's never a factor for me. What I look at is who's performing the best in training on the weekend. And if it's a 16-year-old kid or a Richie Ryan at 37, then they play.
Coach Hutchinson, where would you say you guys are at in terms of implementing all the new signings into the game plan?
I'd love to tell you we're complete, but that's been an absolute lie, so I can't tell you that. Look, it's a process. It is a process. It's when you got Harry Brockbank that just turned up on Thursday, trained Friday, playing Saturday. and all of a sudden I'm telling him to do this, and he's looking at me like, are you crazy? Like, what? Do what? Where do you want me? So, again, even the new boys have just entered. We obviously Manny and Francois come a little bit late. Payetas was a little bit late. Like all these boys, we started with 12 players pre-season. And then from there it kind of grew to where it is now, where we have 22 signed first team guys. We have the academy kids coming in. But yeah, it's just a process. Our football will keep growing all year. I don't see it ever being complete. I will never sit here and say we're the complete team and we're done, because I look at football as an organic, growing element all the time. Football changes, and we will never be complete. We're not going to be a team that's going to hit final time and say, okay, we're complete. Like, how can we improve? Where can we dominate more? Where can we become a better team? Because if you stop searching for answers, then you're just going to become like everyone else. And we don't want to be that team. We're going to be the most team that's going to play football, aggressive, possession-based football, and that's what we're going to strive for. And then how do we improve that through the year?
Last question for me. Always going into the first couple of games of the regular season, from a physical standpoint, their legs were a little bit heavy because of all of the training and just getting into that regular season rhythm. Do you expect that to be the case for this team, or is it just to necessarily evolve that all soccer teams go through the regular season?
Yeah, I think most teams are going to be the same.
Okay.
It's again, we've had a big pre-season. I think we completed something around the 50-something field sessions for pre-season. We had, I think, 8 friendlies. So it has been a big pre-season, but that's why we've freshened them up over the weekend. We played San Antonio, and then we give them Sunday, Monday off. We let them have a relaxation, and then it's our freshen up week, and we're going to go hopefully to Sacramento game fresh. Now, are we going to run the game out for 90 minutes? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm going to have to get the coin and flip that one, because I think we might not have everyone, but it grows all the time. What shape is Sacramento in? Again, you look at every team, and we want to start fast and we want to start fit, and we don't want to build into the season, but what kind of pre-season we've had is kind of going to be that. But again, we're going to win. We're not going to draw or lose or let's sit back and yeah, we're going to go for it. We're going to play our football. As you've seen through pre-season, is high press. We're going to go for it. We're going to get man for man. We're going to be aggressive, and can we get our attackers on the ball, and can we score goals, and can we let people and the players love football, grow, and the fans be happy?
We're promoting the first game opening here in El Paso at the Southwest University. What would you say to encourage fans to come out?
Yes, I think that for the fans, we're hopeful that we can create a brand of football that they like. It's exciting and enjoyable. So, again, we're not going to sit back wondering, are we going to sit back and let them have the ball and keep coming? That's not how we play. It's not our football. Our football's hopefully fast-paced and exciting. We want to see goals, and we want our fans to be happy. So, and the flip side of that is we've got probably one of the most exciting young talents running around the USL. I don't know how long he's going to be in the USL for, because he's a wonderful player in Diego Luna, and if you want to come see the most exciting player in the USL, then you need to come watch our games. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.